And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and this is my free-to-play account, Scissorman, and I have on my main account, I've done this event, Emperor's Demise. I did it with the Phoenix or other rebels. Honestly, I can't remember, but I did record it. It is in my events playlist if you want to check out and see how I beat this and what I used. Now, with that said, I have not actually played the original in a long time, and so I wanted to go through with my minimalist account, my free-to-play account, to showcase how to play it, what you're going to face. Now, just like any event, you are going to have 7 tiers, and to play in each tier, you're going to need the star rate or the rarity to be the same as that tier. So if we go into Emperor's Demise, if I want to play all the way to tier 7, I have to have 7-star rebels. I do not have 6 or 7-star rebels yet, so I will not be able to play those last 2 tiers. They do get slightly more difficult, but this is a relatively easy event. So I just wanted to go through the first 5 tiers and showcase the first 5 tiers with a really brand new free-to-play team. By the way, I have played literally less than a month on this account. Okay, so these are my top 5. You can see my other ones are a little bit wanting, so we're going to use Phoenix for this. We can also use Phoenix for the Thrawn event. I love the cinematics. Your pathetic rebellion ends here. All right, this should be really pretty easy. Actually, we can just full auto this. The first level's only, you only need 1 star, and the guys have 3 bars of health. It's a really easy tier. I'm guessing tier 5 is going to be the first one that actually has any difficulty. By the way, they give you the credits you need to upgrade him, so keep these credits so you can upgrade him, and they give you the crystals as a reward, as kind of saying thank you. This is a great opportunity to get an infusion of crystals for cantina farming. Side note, like any event, they do give you strategy tips, and they kind of teach you or talk about what's going on with the character you're going against or how to control that character. So it's worth taking a look at those little spots where they talk about the event. Now you shall witness the true power of the dark side. All right, this is 4 bars of health. This should be really quick and fast. This is one of the easiest events in the game, actually, which is really nice because Emperor Palpatine is still one of the, top 10, top 15 best characters in the entire game. All right, more. Give me more. All right, tier 3, again, should be really pretty easy. They're looking for level 40 and above rebels. I can feel your fear. Okay, let's go ahead and throw some rocks at his face. Let's call Ezra. And they do auto-taunt, so that's good to note. Some events, they don't auto-taunt, and some events, they do. So you got to make sure you know what the Royal Guards do when going in. So now that we know they're going to auto-taunt, that's good, because I've played lots of PvE where the Royal Guards did not taunt, so you have to know. All right, look at all those credits. This is great, and I got another 50 crystals. Each tier is very rewarding. I wish every event gave you just fat crystals like this. That would be really awesome. All right, strategy tips. There's really nothing. It just says that he imparts potency for his Empire allies, so he helps make sure everybody applies those debuffs. Let your hate flow through you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to get rid of the Royal Guards first. And let's put offense down on him. And we've dazed him. And let's go ahead and he's the healthiest. He should get exposed. And then let's dispel them, and let's move back, and let's try and stun him. Give him a little taste of his own medicine. Throw some rocks into his face. All right. And shoot them and we're done. Again, this is going to be really easy. Tier 5 might have a little bit of fun, but then tier 6 and tier 7 get a little more difficult. But even tier 7, I should be able to beat with the existing guys that I have at gear 7. Really, all you need for this is synergy, which you get with the Phoenix squad, and then you need them at about, well, obviously 7 stars to go all the way, and you're going to need them at about gear 7. If you put some decent mods on them, and when I say decent, I understand after a month you don't have very good mods, but you should be farming mods and putting mods on these characters. And if you have some okay mods on these characters, this gear 7 should be more than sufficient. Everything is going according to my design. All right, he starts out with some preloaded turn meter. Let's go ahead and taunt. Let's go ahead and we'll call Zeb. Get a double whap, and let's try and stun him. They taunted. That is okay. I've got a double taunt going too. And let's go ahead and dispel him. Let's go ahead and dispel him. And then let's go ahead and re-stun Emperor Palpatine. Makes for a really easy match. Let's try and, bam, do some damage. Put some offense down. Double mollywhop. He's done. He's done for. And this is tier 5, pretty easy. Tier 6 and 7, again, are really easy, following the pattern of what I just did, where you keep your 2 dispels until the end. He does bring Darth Vader on the 7th tier, and he's someone you're going to have to pay attention to because Darth Vader can definitely kill you. But control, these Zeb brings about control with the daze and with the stun and with the stagger. Zeb is really a critical piece. Okay, so 500,000, awesome. So I've got a lot of crystals I've earned. I've got enough to unlock him, and all I need is 2 more characters to get to 6 stars, to get him 6 stars, and then I need to get him 3 more characters to 7 stars, or 4 more characters to 7 stars. So the 7 stars in 6 days is not going to happen, but the 6 star possibly in a week could happen. I need Ezra and Hera with an extra star. That's basically about 100 and, well, I need about 150 between the two. 150 Cantina drops with Cantina energy. I do have some extra crystals, so there's a possibility of that, but more than likely not, but that's okay. Emperor Palpatine at 5 stars, the way I unlocked him, is more than viable. I would really like him at 6 or 7, but really the only purpose of getting him 7 stars, aside from bringing about a little more viability on his health and protection. Well, his protection will be the same regardless, but his health would be that he gets a little more speed, and you can eventually put gear 12 on him when you get him to 7 stars. But this event comes around about every other month or so, so I will have a chance to get him his 6th and 7th star in a couple of months. Tier 6, Tier 7, same thing as I just did. Probably my gear is more than sufficient. Gear 7 is more than sufficient for this event. Again, this is a very easy event. So leave in the comments if you're doing Emperor Palpatine for the first time. I'd love to hear it. And what did you take in? And were you able to actually go all the way and get a 7-star Emperor Palpatine? Leave them in the comments down below. And as always, keep your gaming on. Warrior out.